Organizational behavior, OB, examines how individuals, groups, and structures influence behavior within organizations. This multidisciplinary field draws insights from psychology, sociology, anthropology, and management sciences to explain workplace phenomena. At its core, OB seeks to understand and predict human behavior to improve organizational outcomes. When applied effectively, OB principles enhance productivity, job satisfaction, commitment, and organizational culture. By studying these dynamics, leaders can create environments where employees thrive and organizations succeed. Understanding organizational behavior has become increasingly critical as workplaces evolve with technological advancement, globalization, and changing workforce demographics. Maslow's hierarchy provides a framework for understanding employee motivation, demonstrating how individuals progress through different levels of needs. Hertzberg's two-factor theory distinguishes between motivators, achievement, recognition, that create satisfaction, and hygiene factors, salary, work conditions, that prevent dissatisfaction. McGregor's theory X assumes employees dislike work and need control, while theory Y suggests people enjoy work and are intrinsically motivated. These foundational theories continue to influence modern management approaches and organizational design. Individual differences significantly impact workplace behavior. By recognizing how personality traits, perceptual processes, and motivational factors influence performance, organizations can develop targeted strategies to enhance employee engagement and productivity while reducing potential conflicts arising from mismatched expectations or communication styles. The Big Five model measures openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Organizations use these assessments to enhance team composition and improve communication strategies among diverse personality types. Attribution theory explains how we assign causes to behaviors, attributing actions to internal factors, personality, or external factors, responding to issues. Understanding what drives individual performance, whether extrinsic rewards like compensation or intrinsic factors like purpose and autonomy, allows organizations to design effective motivation systems tailored to diverse employee needs. Tuckman's model illustrates how teams naturally evolve through predictable stages. Understanding this progression helps leaders facilitate team development while mitigating issues like groupthink, where the desire for harmony overrides critical thinking. Effective teams develop clear roles, who does what, establish productive norms, how we work, and build cohesion, our shared commitment. Research shows that teams with complementary skills and psychological safety consistently outperform those without, though they may initially face greater communication challenges. Leadership effectiveness depends largely on emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage emotions in oneself and others. Power in organizations stems from various sources: legitimate, position, reward, coercive, expert, and referent, personal influence. The best leaders skillfully balance these power sources while adapting their leadership style to situational needs. Transformational leadership inspires through vision and charisma. Leaders challenge followers to innovate while serving as mentors who provide individualized consideration to team members' needs and aspirations. Transactional leadership focuses on exchanges between leaders and followers. Performance is rewarded while deviations from expectations are corrected through management by exception, either actively, monitoring for problems, or passively, responding to issues. Laissez-faire leadership provides minimal guidance, granting substantial autonomy to team members. This approach can empower experienced professionals, but may leave newer employees without necessary direction and support. Organizational culture represents the shared values, beliefs, and norms that guide behavior within a company. Shine's model illustrates how culture exists at three levels, with basic assumptions forming the deepest, most influential layer that drives organizational behavior. Successful culture change requires strategic approaches. Lewin's three-stage model, unfreeze, change, refreeze, provides a framework for transition, while Cotter's 8-step process offers detailed guidance from creating urgency through anchoring changes in the culture. Resistance to change is natural and must be addressed through clear communication, participation, and support systems. These emerging trends require organizations to reimagine traditional OB frameworks. Successful adaptation involves knowing how leadership functions in virtual settings, redesigning processes to ensure equity, and developing policies that improve employee well-being. Organizations that effectively navigate these challenges gain competitive advantages in talent attraction and retention. Remote/hybrid work evolution. Organizations must adapt OB principles to virtual environments, addressing challenges in communication, team cohesion, and performance management across distributed workforces. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Beyond compliance, organizations recognize that inclusive cultures drive innovation. Psychological safety enables diverse voices to be valued in decision-making processes. Work-life integration. The boundaries between professional and personal domains continue to blur. Organizations implementing flexible policies and wellness initiatives help employees balance work and life demands. Organizational behavior remains fundamentally about unlocking human potential within structured environments. By understanding the complex interplay between individuals, groups, leaders, and organizational systems, companies can create workplaces where people thrive and business goals are achieved. The field continues to evolve with workplace transformations, but its core mission of aligning human behavior with organizational objectives remains essential for sustainable business success. Applying OB principles systematically improves individual and team performance. Organizations that invest in OB initiatives see measurable gains in productivity, quality, and innovation metrics across key areas. The most resilient organizations develop mechanisms to continuously monitor changing workforce demands and external trends, adjusting their practices more readily than implementing one-time changes. Proactive organizations are already preparing for upcoming shifts in OB, including AI integration in decision-making, multi-generational workforces, and psychological contracts between employees and employers.